Financial difficulties are faced by many, but could the Insolvency Law of 2019 be the light at the end of the tunnel? On this video of the Ismail Hajir auditing of accounts, we will explain the two solutions offered by the insolvency law and discuss the practicality of each. But firstly, what is insolvency? Insolvency is a state of financial distress suffered by a debtor who is unable to pay his debts. The state of insolvency may negatively affect an individual's ability to retain personal assets, restrict employment opportunities. So how can the insolvency law benefit those who are in serious debt? The first solution introduced by the law is the financial settlement procedure. The benefit of following this procedure is that offers cooperation between the debtor and the creditor and increases the debtor's chances of repaying the debt. We will discuss a few of the stages in greater detail. Once the debtor files an application, the court will appoint an expert who will supervise the procedure. He will be responsible for reporting to the court and establishing a financial plan that the debtor will have to follow. However, the plan will not become final until and unless it has been approved by a numerical majority of the creditors, who collectively represent 2/3 of the overall debt. But what happens if the court rejects the debtor's application? The liquidation procedure may be prescribed instead. This procedure can be ordered by the court or requested the creditor. The debtor may voluntarily apply to initiate this procedure as well. But how is the liquidation procedure any different from the financial settlement procedure? To start with, the liquidation procedure does not leave room for negotiation or planning, and simply involves process whereby any or all assets of the debtor are sold in order to repay the debts. This procedure will be supervised by a court-appointed trustee, whose responsibility will be to sell the assets at the best price obtainable in the prevailing market conditions. However, there are a few restrictions placed by the law which make this procedure less daunting. For instance, in some circumstances, the court may prohibit the sale of the debtor's place of residence, even if the proceeds of that sale would have paid off the debts in full. Do you want to learn more about the UAE insolvency law? Contact Ismail Hajir Auditing of Accounts for professional legal advice and representation.